joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another one. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you here with me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Oh, it's time to see the holes in the holy. Much love, y'all. It's time to chill. We about to have a good old time tonight. Much love to all y'all out there, man. Let's get tapped in with the chat. You dig? We are here. We are loud. Right? Much love. Time to discuss. Right? We got the homie Kobe Tier in the building. What's going on? Kobe Tier, don't be tripping, man. You know, just as long as everybody's respectful in the chat, that's all that we care about. You can say whatever you got to say. If you got questions about Marvel versus DC, it's all good, bro. You know, y'all can ask y'all questions just as long as y'all respectful. You dig? We got Dennis Medina in the building. What's going on, Dennis? Hope you having a good evening, bro. Right? We got DC Talk with Extended in the building. What's going on, dog? We got the Curly Ray in here. What's going on, Curly Ray? We got W Mir in the house. What's going on, W Mir? We got Anatoly in the building. Right? J Mar. Darshan. Right? Much love, all y'all. Who else is in here? Futuretron is in the building. What's going on, Futuretron? We got Sin Havoc. What's your profession? Bro, from thigh to neck, bro. They don't know about that. They don't know about from thigh to neck, Sin Havoc. We got Philip Stevens in the building. What's going on? Saying, caught you this time. Hey, I'm glad that I could be on at a time where you could catch the live, bro. We are here. We about to get to it. He says, I'm kind of skeptical on Ayer ever since he bent the knee to Gunn with hushing up. Yo, I had my doubts too, but I'm going to get into that because especially on this platform, like, you know, at times I've been kind of critical of David Ayer, but I got to give homie his flowers today because dude for real showed up and he showed up in a big way. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't even really expecting. So much love to David Ayer. I can't say nothing, and I gotta come on here and give him his flowers. So we're gonna most definitely do that. You know what I mean? We got Qatar in the building. What's going on, Qatar? Yeah. Hey, I feel you. He said Ayer standing on business today. What's going on, Tyler Shaw? Yeah, it was a great day, and I'm gonna get into that. How great of a day that it really was. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I am getting ready to cook. What's going on, Josh Herrera? Well, we got Sean in the building. What's going on, Sean? We got South Cali guy stopping through. What's going on, South Cali? Right? What's going on, Antonio Lopez in the house? Yo, it's a full house tonight. It is. Y'all are in here early. Let's go ahead and get through this opening rigmarole. I think I'm all caught up with the chat, and we will get started with the show. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, make sure that you guys are liking the content, sharing it out, subscribing, all that good stuff. We've been having a lot of growth over here these past few months. We just trying to finish this year out strong, and hopefully we'll be able to hit the 2K mark by the end of the month. Hopefully we can. Shouts out to everybody that has been a new subscriber. Hopefully I can keep you guys entertained. And shout out to everybody that has been rocking out this whole time. Y'all already know y'all been the backbone of this entire platform, of this community, of everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? Sales ZSJL and Sales Snyderverse and Netflix. Much love to everybody that has been supporting these two hashtags. We've been trying to procure that conclusion. The Zach to Zack Snyder's DC arc over on a Netflix platform. And these are the two hashtags we've been using as the vehicle to do so. We've been following these 3 rules of engagement, which are being positive, not mixing these hashtags, and also not tagging, mentioning, or quote tweeting, replying to anything like that, anybody over with WBD, which is including but not limited to James Gunn. We've just been trying to keep this conversation strictly with Netflix, and we've been doing a great job of doing that and have been making tremendous strides. You know what I'm saying? So ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you should be subscribed to and following, because all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex Leon of the New Geeks. If you'd like to sponsor a stream, just when you give super chats, they are tallied up. Whoever donates the most will be sponsoring the following stream and have their name scrolling across the bottom, like the homie W Mir does right now. And also, there's a Seed and Spark Haven campaign for the short film of that title, and it is from the one and only commander of the King's Gaze, Brett Colbert, and they've been trying to get some funding so that this thing can go from a short film to a series. And we've been trying to do everything that we can to help show some support. So y'all make sure to click that link in the description and go on over there and check out this film noir. And you guys can just share that link out if you can't give financially. Much love to all y'all. You dig? What is it called? Back up with the chat, and we'll get started with the show. Right? What's good? Okay. All right. We got. He said, all I know is both hashtags trending. Creature Commandos did it. Hey, bruh. We show up, bruh. You dig? And let them know, Send Havoc. I need like a like and subscribe kind of drop too, like a little quick one. You know what? See all these ideas, right? Said all those unseen Joker and Batfleck scenes in the Ayer Cut. I can't wait to see this cut one day. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out. Right? He said, did y'all see the interview where Gunn made up a story where someone came up to him mistaking him for Zach? No, I did not see that. That is ridiculous. Ain't nobody thought you was Zack Snyder. Come on, bro. Somebody thought he was Zack Snyder, bro. Was it the white hair? Right? Oh my goodness. That is utterly ridiculous, right? Stand on 10 toes. Let them know, Send Havoc. Let them know what we do, bro. Let them know what we do over here. He said, I honestly think he just wanted to put Zach's name in his mouth somehow. No Diddy, right? Both Ayer hashtags trending, but James Gunn's new show didn't. Hey, but also that Sale Snyderverse. You know what I'm saying? We got Ray in the building. Much love, Ray. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate it when you're in that house checking everything out, right? He said 27 in the chat. That requires 27 likes. Let them know. Right? Yeah. Right. Let them know El Necron, aka El Boogie. Make sure to hop on here if you want, bro. You know what I mean? He said, what kind of DCU start is this? Bro, somebody's going to have to answer. Look, this is what I do know. y'all want to know what really makes me happy right now is the fact that there's going to be meetings pretty soon, right? And somebody's going to have to explain why Sale Snyderverse to Netflix is out trending the new DCU show. That's going to require an answer, right? And it's probably going to fall somewhere along the lines of, hey, it's these militant black people. I mean, look, they blamed. Woo! Oh my God. Hey, we here though, bro. You said, why you make a show almost exactly like a movie that was a huge bomb, failing upwards in Hollywood? And you see it all the time when it comes to the level of a top producer. Right? Let them know. Let them know. He said, Gunn, wish he was Zack Snyder, bro. He really be waking up with Zack on the brain, bro. He do. He loves him as a guy. He's like, yo, there's no way that I wouldn't like being around this guy. Right? What up, HMDS? Much love, y'all. Y'all be sure to go check out that Fan Rant Thursday that I pulled up on earlier over on their platform. Right? I can't see what that is. That's these little squares on my screen. But all right. Yeah. This dude, Ty is tripping, bro. that Creature Commandos intro sounds like a Mexican circus going wrong. Bro, I haven't even heard it yet, bro. I haven't even heard it yet. Bro, I have no interest in watching that show. I ain't seen nothing. I didn't even know about the whole Superman cross thing. He said they've been blaming us for everything. Yeah, absolutely. Every single thing that goes wrong is our fault, you know, us personally, you know. All right, let's go ahead and get started. He says the recent official reveal of Superboy and Creature Commandos makes anyone wonder if DCU gonna treat the Trinity as a whole as a total joke. Yeah, bro. No, dude, he don't know nothing else, bro. I don't know why anybody is expecting anything different with this dude. He don't know anything else. He don't know nothing else. So I almost blame, or not almost, but I blame the people that hired this guy. You know, he's only gonna do, look, a zebra can't change his stripes, bro. He don't really work well with expectations on characters, you know. Crazy. Emil said it's his fault. He said it's my fault, bro. You can put that blame on me. Man. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the show. You know what I mean? Look, I just want y'all to know that this community, man, I can't stress this enough. This has been like helping cultivate this thing with all of you guys has been one of the most special things that I've ever done in my life. I think that when you think about the impact and the way that we've been able to talk to people like around the world, and this has been kind of something that has transcended race, color, creed, religion, age, right? There's been just so many different demographics of people that have come together, putting this thing together. And, you know, it's very special to be a part of, and being able to see it kind of being put together behind the scenes, and then you see what comes into fruition when we're actually able to work. It's just very, very special, yo. I can't stress that enough, and I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Even if you were only able to just tweet the hashtags out once, if you participated in the streams, if you just like the stuff and like it does not matter. Like whatever your contribution to this thing has been, it's all been super needed, and we've had to have each and every single contribution from all of you guys. So much love, y'all. And I just really wanted to start off saying that I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. Right. Tyler Shaw says, how to hashtags out trending. Day one, your new show from a movie from 8 years ago. What's crazy is because look over here, because I'm gonna speak on the David Ayer thing in 1 second, but just to know, right, that our hashtags out trended this new show, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And that's all of you guys. Release the Ayer Cut on Netflix was 100% us. Sales Snyderverse to Netflix is us, right? So it's truly special, and I just want to thank you guys once again for being able to come together and really make this happen, and to keep showing that, hey, there is a sizable subscriber base that is here and ready and willing to engage with these projects if Netflix is able to acquire the proper licenses, right? So wait, what? Man, what is going on with this DCU, bro? He said belt to ass, right? Yes. Release the Ayer Cut on Netflix. All right. He said his stupid cartoon confirmed that it's a retcon. Yeah, I ain't rocking with this shit, bro. Yep. Hey, whatever you did, Dennis, we appreciate it, bro. For sure, for sure. Yep. We got love for all y'all too. Jamar says, again, if he doesn't care about the continuity of his universe, why should anyone else really, for that matter? Well, bro, he already said it. Like, canon don't matter, bro. Like, if you want to have whatever characters be canon in your own head, then you can just do that, Shout out to HMDS with the $5 super chat saying, Andy here, my donation to the Ayer Cut swear bucket. Rewatch Suicide Squad and The Suicide Squad, and compared to what's been coming out, I probably was too harsh on air. Bro, not only that, Andy, which I appreciate you coming on here and saying that, but I'm being for real, yo. If y'all go watch that interview with Will Rollins, who is confirmed to have seen the movie. It's not like it's like it's a theory or anything. It's been confirmed out in front of everybody and in the open that Will Rollins had seen that movie. The shit sounded dope. And I was like, yo, I could totally see how they just took what he did and kind of chopped it up and use these alternate takes and all this other stuff to just put this other movie together. And we probably missed out on something, I love Fury. I have Fury on 4K. I love that movie. End of Watch is super dope. He wrote Training Day. I liked Bright. Bright was like the first big Netflix kind of thing, right? Is their first big movie, which had Will Smith in it, no doubt, right? So yeah, I really do think that we kind of probably missed out on something special, and I wouldn't be going so hard as to kind of asking for this thing, at least over on the Netflix side, because y'all know that we done talking with that other company, you know what I'm saying, which is really just the end of the discussion. Like, it's no disrespect to anybody else and what they're doing, any other campaigns. It's just that we genuinely feel that that other stuff is talking to these other companies, and we just don't think that that's the best course of action, and we're trying to be effective, right? So yeah, it's it's no disrespect, but it's just, hey, like, we really do feel strongly about what we're doing and what we're fighting for. This thing is finished or almost done. You know, just some very light stuff in the third act, from what I've been told, as well as some few things here and there, but it's been like 85 to 90% done, you know, and we could totally get it and everybody would shut up, right? But you know, I think it's some more behind the scenes shit that's kind of keeping this from coming to fruition, and we just gonna keep letting them know, especially Netflix, that hey, this is what we want and this is what we're gonna keep pushing for. So we appreciate the super chat and appreciate y'all, Andy, for sure.
I like Zach a lot as a guy, and he was an incredibly thorough. You know, he did all his own storyboards and stuff, which I think influenced me when I went on to my movies and do the same thing. And I saw how incredibly prepared he was. I thought it was great.
He said, James Gunn is targeting kids as always. If you know, you know. Hey, he said, you could say that the world became a Justice League. Well, for sure. Right. What's going on, Michael? Yeah. And David Ayer jumped in the trenches today. Right. Yeah. Said, it's been a month. I just realized where we proved is they couldn't fight us. Right. They can't do nothing. This is real versus fake, bro. This is genuine versus artificial. You know, ain't no way. Alan Belk said Gunn might have been good in his own corner of the DC universe, put in charge of stuff like Ultra, the multi-alien, Angel and the Ape, the Inferior Five, but all of DC, nah. Right? Yeah, but could have totally been somewhere, you know, go make a Humanite movie, right? Go make a Humanite movie. But DC Studios head? Right? Yeah. Nah. This is what we here for. You dig? Is it James Gunn trying to please the fans? People still gonna root against DC Studios no matter what he puts in theaters or on HBO. So are we saying that it don't matter what? That James Gunn is like just some person that it doesn't matter what he does, he's gonna fail? Is that what we're saying? Is James Gunn a victim in all of this? Right? Because I've said, you know, should I pull up that interview? Nah, I ain't gonna do that because this computer been tripping out anyway. So I ain't even about to try that. But like, my question is this, because I'm just not sure when we're gonna judge this guy's stuff on his own merits, yo, or when DC in general, you know, there's always this sense of like the cards being stacked against them, right? When, if anything, they put themselves in this situation with their actions, with their tampering of, you know, these films, or tampering with these films. You know, they've had all this infighting at their executive level. I was talking about this during that space earlier, right? Where as far as you go back, there's been infighting among these executives, and yet that they try to push this like it's on the fans, right? And it's the fans, the ones. And Leon was really eloquating this very well. But that's what's really going on. And so when I see people, if I'm reading this correctly, say like, hey, James Gunn is just trying to please the fans, which I'm sure that he is. I even said it when I got interviewed on comicbookmovie.com. You know, go ahead and go check that out. I said, hey, I think he's doing what he thinks is best for DC. I'm like, I just don't think that what he thinks is best for DC is best for DC. So, you know, was Zack Snyder not trying to please the fans with his content, with his films? Was he not trying to please the fans as well? Like, are we gonna, like, how far does this go back? Right? Were they just hating on DC now? Or were they hating on DC back when Zack was there too? You know? I don't know. But these are questions. You know? Dennis says also noted that as far as I know, Ayer is an ex-criminal that sought redemption by joining the U.S. military. Dude is literally a member of Task Force X, right? Right, man. We know that they ain't about to do no damn Penguin viewership, right? End of watching them. Yo, that movie's dope, man. Right? Says, will Peter Safran be quiet until he retires from WB? So silent is crazy, bro. I forgot he works there, bro. Right? He says, Bright is overhated. The bad world building argument is hypocritical coming from the critics that praise the MCU on repeat. Right? Yep. Says the true Suicide Squad must be seen. Absolutely. He says for WB, it's not about money. It's about sending a message. And that message is that they can't admit a mistake. Yo, if they could have admitted a mistake, we would have been past here a long time ago. Right? Hey, it's too late for that, bro. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. The Ayer Cut already overshadows this movie. Already. Right? HMDS says Skywalker. Did you see the Superman Christ-like imagery in Creature Commandos? DCU kicks off, and the big Snyder criticism is not only present, but it is doubled down on. Bruh, you know what's crazy is that, well, first, I didn't see it. I was told about it, though. Leon told me about it. I'm not watching that show, bro. I have no interest in watching that show whatsoever. And so unless I'm told about something or sent something, I'm not watching this show. But I will say it is very interesting that, you know, this whole thing of like Snyder is the worst guy and everybody keeps copying what he's been doing. You saw Superman and Lois with the nod in the fight with Doomsday, right? Like all these other platforms and billionaires trying to work with Zack and everything. And it's just like the only people that seem to want to convince you that Zack is whack or, you know, not really popping seems to be people that are coming from, or at least, you know, surrounding, you know, DC studios and like James Gunn in particular. A lot of this shit it seems to come from like Marvel fans and James Gunn fans, because his fans are Marvel fans for the most part. And that's not even like a slight, it's just a fact, right? Like when he came over to DC, that fan base did not translate whatsoever. I highly doubt that if he'd have put out see, here's the thing, right? Suicide Squad made almost like $700 million, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there, right? Made all this money in franchising and all this other stuff. And which adjusted for inflation was probably more than a Batman made. Do with that what you will, right? But the movie makes like $700 million almost, if I'm not mistaken, is a hit and everything. And wait, where was I going with this? But anyway, just this thing has already been overshadowed. Is that movie made roughly around $700 million, which is almost comparable to what Guardians of the Galaxy made, right? So if he would have put a Guardians of the Galaxy movie out around that same time, where everybody's big criticism was, oh, it only flopped because of the theaters and everybody wasn't going back to the theaters yet, right? Do we think if he would have put a Guardians movie out that it would have made $100 and something million? Or would it have probably made a lot more? So we can't use the theater argument then. The movie looked trash, bro. This entire situation is crazy. We're here because of ego, right? Said y'all heard Gunn mention Watchmen, but didn't bring up the movie Zach did. But what happened? I thought is they were friends. Bruh, nah, man, it's all good because they homies, right? That's what people been trying to tell me. Said go make a Batmite movie or Mr. Mixie film. Nah. Superman, dog. Yeah, man, y'all killing it in the chat, bro. What's going on, Bad Dan? Saying you just got back from band rehearsal. Yep. People say that Zach hates Superman. Clearly never saw a Gunn call comic book stupid. For sure. Right? Oh my God, y'all killing it in the chat, man. We got W Mir with a $10 super chat saying some Gunn nut on X saying Nolan is less of a filmmaker than Gunn. That's like saying Swordsman of Landstar is better than Obelisk the Tormentor. What a dweeb. He said, what a dweeb, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Look. Hey, I gotta give you the drop, bro.
Exodia! You can't possibly stand against my 3 blue eyes white dragons. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does contain the unstoppable Exodia. I've assembled all 5 special cards, all 5 pieces of the puzzle. Exodia! It's not possible! No one's ever been able to call him! Exodia! Obliterate! But how? How could I have lost to him? You play only for power, Kaiba, and that is why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there is nothing you can't do.
Hey, we got Bad Dan's thoughts. You're on mute, bro. Much love, Bad Dan.
I am.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, bro. What's going on, Bad Dan?
Nothing. I'm finally glad I can finally be online after all day at work and all day at band. I can finally. I checked during lunch break and during in between stuff, and I got tweets scheduled, so made sure I was still active. But I'm pumped right now. I can already tell that today's been a great day. What really sticks out to me, Skywalker. Remember when David Ayer did not want to trend on the day of James Gunn's big movie? He was like, not do that.
Right?
And now he's like, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm tweeting release the Ayer Cut today on the day that Creature Commandos premieres.
Hey, you know what? Look, man. Look, I'm not gonna personally take credit, but fuck it. Yes, I am. Who did that for y'all, bro? They moved the trending day. Who did that?
You did. You're the one.
Let them know, Bad Dan.
You were absolutely certain we were not moving the trending day again. We did that once for David Ayer. That was a mistake. We're not doing it again because James Gunn has not shown goodwill. So can't tell if the neighbors are complaining about my ranting or not. But fuck it if they are.
Hey man, bro, it is lit, bro. This is a beautiful day, man, bro. There was no way I was moving that trending day, bro. There was no way that we were gonna do that, bro. It wasn't a chance in hell back then.
Yep, no chance in hell. And yes, Anatoly, I absolutely did decorate my place for Christmas.
Right? Hold up. Let me get. Oh, wait. Here we go. He says, things need to be called for what it is. WBD has been screwing people over for decades, but what Sujihara and Gunn have done is absolutely atrocious.
Oh,
Let them know.
And especially if James Gunn was going to release the Ayer Cut, the best time to have done that would have been when the other DCEU movies were releasing, to get that one out during the last phase of the DCEU slate. So if James Gunn doesn't do it then, he's not going to do it.
Right? Yeah. He says, but Sky, Gunn is using IGN, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, paying him to hype up Commandos, and he will do the same for Superman. It don't matter because that shit ain't real.
He lied about Ezra Miller. Trades are not to be trusted.
Yep. He says, the Batman had like zero cultural impact. Did you hear about Pattinson meeting some guy in the airport who asked why he quit acting at Twilight? I did hear about that, bro.
I did not. That's hilarious.
Yes, bro. That recently happened. And that came from Robert Pattinson himself. So it ain't like that's a made-up story.
Yeah, well, people just didn't care for that movie. They didn't care for a rehash of Nolan.
Right. Yeah, man. Now we are, he says, Nolan probably forgot more about cinema than Gunn ever knew. Man, bro. Anybody trying to put Christopher Nolan and James Gunn in the same sentence is a joke, bro. They're a shill. 100%. What up, Mandalorian Martin? Man, y'all been killing it in the chat, bro. It's been hard for me to catch up. He says, do you know a lot of homies who will date your girl after she dumped you for a family member time? No, bro. No, bro. I don't.
Oh, yeah, Mary Jane Watson in the Spider-Man movies. That's exactly what she did.
Yep. Mary Jane. Man, hold on. I'm man. This chat has been on fire, bro. But look, I want to kind of touch on this right now because I said I was gonna kind of talk about this earlier, and I'll bring it up now. I, as well as Leon, we've given David Ayer a lot more flack. You know, than we had been in the past. about him advocating for us moving to Trending Day and kind of seeming hot and cold on this subject a lot of times, right? But with what happened today, I genuinely am really surprised by what he did. I also think that it took a lot of courage. He didn't have to do what he did today. When we were kind of planning this thing out, I did not expect any support from that side, you know, especially from David Ayer himself, leading up to this thing. And when I woke up early this morning at like 1:30 or 2 a.m. or something, and I saw that he had already posted like 2 pictures, I was like, damn, man, that's super dope. And I saw he was already with it. He was already on it. And that the whole thing just kind of took off from there. And he kept dropping pictures, yo, all throughout the day. And Bat Dan, I know that you're somebody that has heard me be critical of David Ayer, but how did it kind of feel seeing his support this morning and see him really stoking that fire and jumping in the trenches with us today?
You know, I really gained a whole new respect for David Ayer. It seems like David Ayer has learned his lesson. It took a while for him to get there, but he realized, like, no, he has to fight for himself before he can fight for other people. His movie, he has waited 7 years for this movie to come out. There is absolutely no reason that this movie has not come out now. So David Ayer, I think, has finally realized, no, he has to fight for what he wants. He has to fight for his cut to be out because he has fans behind him. He saw that people were rallying today, not tomorrow. I mean, yeah, some were rallying tomorrow, but some are rallying today. And he knew that he knew he had to hype this up. He knew that. And he's finally realizing it's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And David Ayer learns he cannot just do the same thing. He cannot just accommodate all these other people, especially James Gunn, because James Gunn has advocated for the Ayer Cut before he was DC Studios head. Well, he didn't advocate for it. He was like, oh yeah, I would totally support David Ayer getting his cut out. Well, then he became DC Studios head, and it didn't happen. And David Ayer finally is picking up on this. So I think this is great momentum, and showing all these new images that you're seeing right now is like, man, like when I went on my lunch break and I saw that, I was just like, holy shit. And then what's funny, Sky, all these people who are against trending today, all of a sudden they started trending today. They were like, yeah, fine, let's
Right?
do it. And in fact, they even incorporated the release the Ayer cuts on Netflix into their trending. I mean, they're mixing the hashtags still, but the fact that they're even incorporating release the Ayer cut on Netflix.
Yeah, bro. I don't care what they do, bro. We worry about what we doing back then. Right? We the tip of the spear, bro.
But it's showing the impact that you guys are making, though. That's kind of like my main point on it. Is that you made an impact. And yeah, hold my DualShock. Finally, their biggest criticism of David Ayer is now null and void. So, Andy, are we fighting for the Ayer Cut now? Are you now for fighting for the Ayer Cut now?
Are you not entertained, Andy? Is what he's saying, bro. He's saying, are you not entertained, bro? Look, this is the quote. He says they shot over 1 million feet of film, bro. That included a ton of backstory for each character from the film's big ensemble cast. Right? So, man, this was dope, bro. This was dope. And seeing Ayer jump 10 toes in, bro, on our day too.
Yep. Not
right. Hold on. South Cali guy says Ayer dropped content at midnight last night. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I had got up at like 1:30 or like 1:46, something like that. Because I asked my little thing, I was like, yo, what time is it? Because I couldn't find my phone. And it was like 1:46. And I looked, and he had already dropped like 2 pictures. And I was like, what the hell? And it shocked me. I was like, yo, that's dope. Like he's all in, especially after that trending day was moved. Right? He says Ayer dropped content at midnight last night, the minute Creature Commandos premiered. For the rest of the day, no one ever cared or talked about it. Yo. And I don't know, man. That makes me think, bro. Did he want to have that trending day moved in the first place?
We don't really know. They just,
I don't,
honestly,
right? I don't know back then. I got some questions now, bro.
I think they were just kind of going with what David Ayer was being like, oh, he has a friendly relationship with James Gunn. Let's just respect. But, you know, they probably just assume that, is my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I think they just assumed that.
Yeah. HMDS says, I'm glad he came out and supported it. If you remember, that was my biggest problem with him getting a cut. Like y'all said, he has to fight for it. And more importantly, don't undermine his fans' fight. No, it's that last part, bro. Because he had been kind of hot and cold. And like I said, and I've had this talk with Leon, because he is a ex-military guy. He is a veteran. And I know how some vets are, and a lot of times, you know, whoever's in charge, they're gonna follow orders, right? So if their boss is telling them like, hey, go out there and squash this thing, you're probably just gonna go out and squash it, right? No matter how he personally feels about it, because that's what we've been, you know, kind of trained to do, is to put our feelings to the side and execute, right? So I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. But I don't know. I am just kind of wondering, was this trending event moves per him wanting it moved? Because I don't know. It's kind of crazy for him to be supporting it like from midnight on, bro. That's wild.
Okay, well, someone's claiming that no, there was some confusion or something. I don't know, but I still think it's great that Ayer tweeted. Okay, yeah, it's in Havoc. I know Gunn didn't like officially advocate for him. I meant in terms of like the public perception that he was creating. That's what I meant when I said that.
Right. He says, Ayer on trending day. You want to release you want to release my movie or go home, right? Nah, facts. Right? Nah, I'm about to get into that in 1 second. Hold up, about some confusion. Right? We're gonna talk about confusion in 1 second.
What are they doing here?
They're selling, Mortimer.
Well, that's ridiculous. Unless that crop report...
God help us!
I told you we shouldn't have committed everything, you asshole!
I gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell!
Wilson, where you going?
Oh, you idiot! Get back in there at once and sell! Sell!
But I didn't...
Yeah.
I love that clip.
Sin Havoc saying Jared Leto has 2 to 3 films worth of footage as the Joker. Bruh.
Oh, damn.
Bruh. Jared Leto kind of hinted towards that. You know, that ain't even a secret. Right? He says, the people that organized that side of the event said we asked Ayer and he gave the thumbs up, but we spoke to Ayer after he tweeted it today and we got in contact. It was confusion. So we are just trending today and tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Because they knew what we was doing. So like, where would the confusion have been? You know, like people reached out to me before. They knew what was going on. They knew what we were gonna do. I don't know. He said, stand on business. Yeah, we standing on business for sure. Right? We standing on business for sure. He said, enough of this nonsense. Real
And,
talk,
you know,
man.
We're 100-0, not 50-50.
Yeah. Right? This community is truly wonderful. We get stuff done for sure. Said 2 days of trending is better than one. Hey, cool. I said, yo, we gonna do what we do because of the fact that when I looked out into this community, because all I care about, yo, is this community. You know, I'm not really interested in like what's going on outside of what we got going on because of the fact that I think that when we get caught up in that kind of stuff, it becomes a bit outside of what we do, right? So if we're saying, hey, we're only going to be having this conversation with Netflix, and then we're asked to kind of deviate from that for any reason, you know, even if it's something that we may in theory agree with, you know, I just think that at the end of the day, we just can only control what we do, you know, or we can only control what we do. Said, careful, Skywalker, they'll accuse you of fracturing the Zack Snyder fandom again. Bro, ain't no fracturing. I'm worried about this community. You dig? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. Right? It's like, just rock out with what y'all like. You know, everything's fine. We don't have to be doing all this back and forth. Everybody can just do what they got to do, you know? And at the end of the day, a rising tide lifts all boats. Because I know one thing, if we'd have moved that damn trending day, right? Like, would this conversation be happening? Or would it be a totally different thing going on right now?
Truth is, we'll never know, but I certainly suspect that it wouldn't have happened today. I certainly suspect it would have happened tomorrow, but it wouldn't have been as big of a deal because it would have been the day that a certain cartoon premiered.
Bruh, we was going ham today, bro. And shout out to Mr. J, aka Josh Herrera, for this shot. Bro, we was going ham today, bro.
Oh, that's not the For You. That's the entertainment one.
We was going ham today back then.
2 hashtags that we used.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I am so proud of being a member of this community, bro. Like, this was amazing to see, bro. Amazing, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved just seeing the impact that we've made.
But the job's not done yet, baby.
No, not until we see it.
Over Netflix, bro. We got to.
Netflix still needs to buy the Ayer Cut. That's the whole point. You know, the job's not done. And then even after Netflix gets the Ayer Cut, we still have ZSJL 2 and 3. Well, it depends what order they do this in, I guess.
Yeah.
But like,
oh my god, bro. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm never surprised by the fire in this fan base, bro. I'm never, bro. Cause it's like I almost expect greatness at this point, bro. Right? Each and every single time that we go out, I know this shit's about to be great, bro. I fucking know we're gonna do it. Whatever we put our mind to, bro. Don't y'all see that we can do this shit? Like,
absolutely. We got
Curly Ray said we was making progress today, Bad Dan. What was you saying, bro?
I think because we put our minds to it. That's the thing. We put our minds to it and we come together. And I'm just getting a lot of 2019, 2020 vibe. Let me clarify. When I say this, I mean in terms of the comic book realm, not the real world stuff that happened that year.
Yeah.
A lot of vibes from what happened with, a certain other director's cut that got released. A lot of teasing was happening right before. Just saying,
Right?
remember.
Last Kryptonian says, just imagine what can be accomplished. Bruh, in time, you will help them accomplish wonders. They will stumble, they will fall. But in time, they will join you in the sun. Man, hey, I love what Sin happens. He said, stop walking on eggshells, twerking, and worrying about ass clown shields. Handle the business at hand. Still, we on the road now, bro. You either get with Cell or you get the hell out of our way. Woo! Oh my God. Hold up, bro.
Good evening. We, the unwilling, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little. We are now qualified to do anything with nothing.
Yes, bro. Yes. Bro, I'm feeling great, bro.
I am too. It's because this is an important step. This is an important step to get the Snyderverse. Is the other major cut, the other major movie that's already filmed.
It's already done, bro.
Yeah, it's already done. And now the director's actually fighting for it now.
Man. Says, I'm curious, is there any concern for y'all that WBD will hold out for as long as possible just to be petty? Like we gotta wait even longer, like another couple years. Bro, here's the thing, yo. One, I don't think that they can afford to, and bro, I think things have already been going on behind the scenes, man. I really do. I genuinely think that there's been a lot of discussions. You know what I'm saying? It's been a
didn't Mikey? I remember Mikey Sutton said something. I remember he specifically said the Ayer Cut is not owned by David Ayer. It's owned by Warner Brothers Discovery. David Ayer cannot show those images publicly without permission. I remember Mikey Sutton saying this.
Hey, yo, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Say, or you think that? Yeah, I think that they're gonna bend the knee, bro. I really do. HMDS says Skywalker, before you got to Fan Rant Thursday, Cyfax was talking about Creature Commandos and said it was mid. Hey, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. One way or another, I don't think that people are gonna be able to look, That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't think that bots and any of these things and all these paid tactics or whatever, I don't think it helps, bro. It can take something a little bit higher than what it really would normally go, but I don't think that you can really bank on bot, bro. Bots don't exist in real life to watch this shit.
Well, Sky, what's really funny was under one of the Curly Ray's posts, he had a bunch of bots tweeting under him, but they posted the exact same thing, like the exact same sentence, the exact same GIF, the exact same punctuation. Like, really? You're not even trying to pretend you're different people?
Crazy, bro. He says, as the DCU rolls out, more and more Gunn fans will be disappointed. I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. They ain't gonna be able, bro. They can't defend this shit, bro. He don't. Well, like I said, I almost don't even blame him. If you entrust somebody like that to shepherd an entire DC universe, when he already showed that he doesn't have what it takes to kind of satisfy that same fan base, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, Sky, I do need to tell you something. I heard that COVID spreads 10 times more likely watching DC movies. And it spreads 10 times more deadly if you're watching a DC movie. This has been confirmed by everyone, is what I heard. So, absolutely, so it was the pandemic was the reason for that movie's failure.
Yep. Says the Ayer Cut is inevitable. It'll ride the wave one way or another. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it is inevitable. Right? He says they on the clock. Nah, they on the clock for sure. Bruh, somebody's gonna look. I know we got some people that say that they be plugged in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Tell me, am I lying? Right? I want somebody to fact check Sky right now. Am I lying when I say somebody's going to have to explain why these hashtags outtrended your fucking show? Like, somebody's going to ask that question.
Yeah, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, this is the series that's starting James Gunn's cinematic universe. Yes, it's a cartoon of obscure characters, but James Gunn chose to start his universe like that. So this thing he should have had enough faith that despite that this could trend big, just as big as the movies. I feel like, this, like, everyone should be out the windows talking about this series. And if there was any excitement for this universe, people would have been through the roof for that series.
Says the mother box has spoken. Netflix or never, right? He said, fact check. Sky was right. Bruh, I'm just saying. Bruh, this is going to get brought up in a meeting. 100%. Mark my words. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.
Well,
Monday at the latest. Monday at the latest. This is going to have to be explained.
Well, especially Sky, because the big thing is they had to advocate to David Zaslav that the Snyderverse was not profitable. That was the big thing that had to be advocated, was that the Snyderverse was not profitable, that people do not care about the Snyderverse, about Zack Snyder's universe, which David Ayer's Suicide Squad is 100% part of. They have to explain that.
I need that, bro. Uh-oh, wait, hold up. Hold on, bro. Grab these real quick. Add these to the fray. But yeah, man, like, this is going to have to be explained. Just like this was having to be explained back in the day. Hey, man, why is sales ZSJL out trending your shit. This is gonna have to be explained too. No. This ain't even about an investor meeting. This is like in-house WBD, like, hey, come to my office, like right now, type shit. Hey, we're gonna meet in the boardroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is gonna be. Monday by the latest.
Yeah. You think investors are going to wait for an official meeting? You think like investors who own a big chunk of WBD are going to be like, yeah, we can wait till the next investor meeting? No. They want to meet with Zaslav right now because the problem is people are pissed. People saw how pissed we were since the day that Cavill got fired. When that announcement was made, that's when things just kept getting worse for DC.
Look, Ayer still dropping. Right? Right? Ayer still dropping as we speak. Inmates looking at incoming aircraft will be shot. Bro, this shit serious, bro. Crazy, bro. Still dropping. Still dropping. Hey, job's not done, y'all.
No.
Right? He says the Penguins premiere was talked about way more than Creature Commandos, and the big websites like Nielsen were saying that even Penguin was a smaller show at launch than was expected. Right?
I like the Penguin, surprisingly.
Yep. I still have not seen episodes 7 and 8. It was not a quality thing. I just haven't had time, and I've been super busy.
That's fair. Real life gets in the way, and honestly, anything that's not Zack Snyder, DC,
that shit can wait. Zaslav, he said Zaslav pacing around the office right now, sweating bullets, bro.
Oh, right? You should, because all this falls on Zaslav at the end of the day. Zaslav approved all this that had happened.
Right. Says asymmetrical warfare is a beautiful thing. For sure. Right. He says their last investors was 3 weeks ago and they were pissed off. Imagine now. Yeah, bro. Somebody's getting called into the office, bro. Dead ass serious. Right? Dead ass serious, bro. He said it's always been a fake, phony BS narrative that Snyder's films weren't successful or that they needed to reboot. It's a manufactured narrative that has no basis in objective reality. Keep proving it for sure. Right? Says wonder if Karen Fukuhara is aware of the Ayer Cut buzz. Probably.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Right. Frank C says looks like Ayer learned from Zach the art of the social media tease. You have to take what you want from these corporations. Exactly, bro. Yeah. I just hope he stays in the fight, bro. Just don't waver no more.
David Ayer, you can give up the fight the day after the Ayer Cut premieres. Once that happens, then you can retire. Until that happens, though, you keep fighting. Even when the announcement is made, you keep fighting because we've seen what WBD has done to already announced and filmed movies.
Yep. Integrity says, keep throwing wood on the fire. Donner cut, Snyder cut, Ayer cut. Inevitable, bro. Right?
I also want to see that Muschietti cut, too. But he needs to fight for that.
Yeah. For sure. HMDS says, what you think happens when a legacy trailer drops? Then it's real. No way to hide a like to dislike ratio. Nah, bro. They just gonna blame us.
Yeah.
Publicly is they're gonna blame us, right? 100%.
But if we have that kind of influence, then why were we a fandom to ignore? You could have made up money. You could have made money from us if we were that powerful and that influential. So, yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be bad, bro. Yeah, getting some toys would be dope. He says, Zaslav gonna have to call Zach in the office and be like, bro, we need some money, man. We broke, dude. Right? WBD. It says, by the way, Alex J. Casey, writer of the rebooted The Many Deaths of DC Studios book, just released the entire Ayer Cut chapter of his book on YouTube. Oh, snap.
Oh,
word?
damn.
It says, anyone interested, look up Nuclear Heart Productions. Okay. Right. Last Kryptonian says, you're going to see online censorship and censorship tactics we haven't seen for a major blockbuster since Captain Marvel. Yeah, hey, I agree. Because they're going to have to.
Oh, yeah, and also buy like $1 billion worth of tickets.
Yep. You know, pay Rotten Tomatoes to cook the books and change how they do business, right?
Didn't we already learn not to trust Rotten Tomatoes?
Yep. Says, I'll fight for Muschietti Cut all day. Yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
I like the Flash movie as is. You know?
Yeah, same here.
Like, I thought it was dope. I genuinely like that movie, man. I don't lie to y'all, bro. I don't come on here and cap for shit I don't like. And what's wild is, even with Joker 2, I had no reason to tell you guys that I like those movies. Right? Like, what did I gain by coming on here and saying that I like the Flash?
Nothing. Nothing
You
to
know?
gain by it. You didn't get any access. Warner Brothers Discovery didn't like give you like a fast pass to their stuff. No, you're all about. But you know what's funny? Since you bring up the Flash, here's the big thing: James Gunn made those movies fail. Let's just be honest here. Let's just call a spade a spade. James Gunn made that movie fail, and now because that was supposed to, in the long run, just make them more money. But now, all these movies that failed now. Was it now? You have to wonder, was it worth it? Because that's even more money that they now lost. The Flash should have been $1 billion film, and it would have been
Facts.
$1 billion film if certain studio head didn't get in the way.
And they didn't do 50-11 free screens, right? Yeah. Nah, it ain't gonna matter though, bro. The bots and the shields can't save them. They could look. Hold on. I believe this wholeheartedly, guys. This is real talk. If bots and influencers and shields couldn't save Drake from what just happened to him, they can't save James Gunn. like, yo, James Gunn is a much smaller entity than Drake is. We just watched this play out. We just watched two people go at one another, and one of them was employing bots and shields and influencers and all that stuff, and the other one wasn't. Couldn't save him. It ain't gonna save James Gunn. I just don't think that's gonna happen, honestly.
No, because people eventually see the truth.
Right. W. Mir says, I have a secret. I recently unsubbed from Max after that last investment meeting. Ayer. Frankenstein's bride and friends ain't got shit on me. Right. Oh my God. Much love, W. Mir. Man, let me go ahead and
I just said that's not even, I mean, it just shows how lack of work James Gunn does. Frankenstein is not the monster. Frankenstein is the doctor. So it doesn't even make sense for that character's name to be Bride of Frankenstein. Even DC Comics does it. That's still wrong for DC Comics to do that. So, sorry. Quick rant. Go on and play your...
Oh, nah. Look. When we're talking about Gunn, let me give y'all a Gunn drop real quick.
I mean, does canon matter anymore anyway? Well, you know, one of the weird things to me is that in none of...
Wait, what was funny about that? One of the weird things to me is I'm sorry. I'll play it. I don't understand what the hell is so funny about that question. He just well, it's a weird thing.
I mean, does canon matter anymore anyway? Well, one of the weird things to me is that none of this is real. It may be alarming to people, but none of it is real. It's all just stories that we're telling about characters, and hopefully there's authenticity and truth to those stories because we care about those stories. The characters, the actors, the performers, the animators, they all care about these stories. But it's not real.
Right.
So what's canon can really be whatever you want to be canon. If you want to pretend that, Greedo and Batman go on, adventures together, you can pretend Greedo and Batman go on adventures together. That can be your canon. I know that is your
You just stole my fan fiction.
You know what's Scott? You know what's my canon? Is that all of the Suicide Squad, Creature Commandos, Superman Legacy is just an acid dream that Peacemaker had in Justice League. I'm not even saying the Snyderverse. That all this is just Peacemaker getting high and all his hallucinations in the Justice continuity. That's my canon, since that's what James Gunn said.
Right. Yeah, he said, I love The Flash. I saw that bad boy 8 times. Bro, that was a dope movie.
Oh, yeah.
That was a dope movie, bro.
I just want to see the Muschietti cut because I want to see what he really wanted to do without James Gunn interference. I want to see that Henry Cavill scene.
Mm-hmm. Right? He
Which
says
it's
The
on
Flash
Netflix.
got that justice treatment. Yep. Facts.
Till the 24th this month. So if you're going to watch it on Netflix, you have till Christmas Eve.
He said, how much you want to bet you're going to see all of the worst of our opposition and haters suddenly get invited to that supposed public screening for the trailer or the premiere event, bro? And they all gonna go. It's fine, bro. Look, here's the thing, right? People can like what they like. I have no gripes with anybody being a fan or enjoying whatever films, content, TV shows that they want to enjoy, right? My only thing is do not try to pose as a fan of what we enjoy and try to ingratiate yourselves into our communities and come into our spaces and try to pose as one of us to try to market whatever you're trying to market, right? That is my problem. That is my issue. It is when people use the fan base that I am a part of as their shield or as their group that they're trying to market some bullshit that they know that we don't want, right? We don't want this stuff, yo. We want what we want, and to continue to try to push us down this path that we clearly don't want to go down is just not something that really sits well with me, Batman.
No, and it shouldn't. People can like what they like. And you know what the big thing you say, Sky, is the whole point of Cell is that if the DCU fails, it fails on its own merit. Not because we advocated for it to fail. Not because it had to fail to get the Snyderverse or to get the Ayer Cut. It failed because it was just movies. It was just a bunch of movies and series that people were not interested in.
Yep. Integrity says all you content creators got this. Keep building and doing what you do, spreading the word. We got. Yeah, I mean, look, we here for the long run, bro. We here for the long run. Building a fan base is what he was saying. Alan Belk says, hell, the recent presidential election should have proved, or it should have just proved, the mainstream media is completely impotent now. Yeah, they don't know, bro. And they're lying to everybody on like a mass level, right? So I don't think that these things are working anymore. That's what I'm saying. You can't compete when you have genuine, like real people behind something and you have online bots. It just doesn't add up. Yep. Says the people who hate Snyder strawman him and say he doesn't respect canon, and then say Gunn will be better because he respects canon, and then he goes out and makes a statement like that, right?
It's just lazy, honestly, because when you're telling a story, you have to make it make sense, and that's the big problem. Is that his story already is confusing before it even started.
Yep. Says Flash was a weird movie, but I enjoyed it and have watched it several times, mainly because of Keaton. Yeah, it did seem like there was some stuff taken out of there. Obviously, you could tell that that fight with what's his name, Zod and Supergirl at the end was really chopped up, But I really enjoyed Ezra's performances; they were incredible. A lot of the action scenes were dope. I loved the effects when Barry was running. It was a lot of stuff that I liked about that movie.
Yeah, same here. I love that. I love that movie.
He says, anyone who doesn't hear that statement and recontemplate their assumptions is a shill. Yeah, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Been a fan before Zach. I was saying that earlier. Batman 89, bro. That movie had, I had the little Batmobile with the cord hooked up to the remote control. I used to drive that around my granny's living room, bro. Like, I love that movie. I've been loving all this stuff. Batman, the animated series, Superman, the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, right? The old 60s Batman show. I used to love that. I love the Batman movie back then, right? Like all that stuff, man. I loved it all. So to say that any of us aren't real DC fans because we're not fucking looking forward to what James Gunn is doing is like one of the craziest statements, bro.
Plus, I love the Superman Lois series. I saw the finale. It was a fantastic finale. And that's not Zack Snyder, even though the showrunners have said they've had influence from Zack Snyder. But we enjoy all of DC.
Right. Yeah. Says, I feel you, Sky. It's still F some of them, though, for how they treated y'all. And Mikey, for the last 2 years, though, I find it disgusting that individuals like that you get this access and get elevated. Hey, it's all good, man. I don't trip. You want to know why? Because here's the thing. When we be at these events, bro, they know what the difference is. And I wholeheartedly enjoy getting there on my own and being in some of the same, like the Rebel Moon thing. When I got my tickets elevated, that was the craziest thing out of all, because we were literally like fans, and I didn't know that happened with my tickets, and it was because of what I wrote into the thing about me being a fan of Zach, right? And how I had went to the New York premiere and I flew across the country, and all that stuff, right? So when that happened, and I was literally like, we were put in the front of the line, bro. And then it's me and Stino there, and we sitting there talking. And then to see one of these content creators who is following Zach's sister around like a puppy get placed at the front of the line, right? It was really like a dope moment, because I was like, yo, that's the difference, bro. That is the difference. We are here of our own merits. And you're here because you know somebody that knows somebody. Right. And it was just a dope moment, bro. Yeah, I really enjoyed that moment for sure.
You probably had to give dishonest takes to get there.
Yeah.
Have to pretend that they don't.
Gotta shuck and jive. Right.
Yeah. And we won't do that. we will, if we say something's trash, we'll say it's trash. If we want to fight for something we love, we will fight for something we love. Especially the Ayer Cut, because it's already filmed. There's no reason that we shouldn't be seeing this movie already. Like, there's no reason that this movie hadn't released years ago. Especially after the Snyder Cut release. After the Snyder Cut release, they should have been like, oh, shit, that was a good job. Let's release the Ayer Cut. They didn't do that.
Yep. Says, I know exactly 0 people offline that are interested in Superman into the Vader. Bro, ain't nobody like that movie, bro.
Well, it just sounds like a rehash.
Oh, look, most definitely, bro. Don't nobody want Donner Superman right now, bro.
Yeah, we had that already, and it was great. Well, 2 of those movies are great. And I'm not taking that away, but we don't need that again. And I'll even say this, Sky. If, let's say, James Gunn had given Cavill his Man of Steel 2, done ZSSM 2 and 3, and then rebooted, I would be saying, I don't want a Superman like Henry Cavill. And that's not because I don't like Henry Cavill, it's that I don't want to see the same thing.
Bro, that's why we wasn't really rocking with Matt Reeves, the Batman, like that. Because it seemed like, like it was more of the same from Nolan. Like, we already got this realistic Batman. Why go and do it again?
Yeah. Ben Affleck was going to be the first Batman to have a Batman movie that actually exists in the larger DC universe, because we've never gotten that. Aside from some vague references to Superman and Metropolis, we never have gotten a real reference to the larger DC universe in any of the live-action Batman movies.
Bro, we could have got who knows what in Arkham, bro. Imagine, like him seeing King Shark in Arkham. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you ain't getting no King Shark in fucking Matt Reeves movie, bro. Or Nolan's for that matter, right? So it ain't even like it's just a Matt Reeves thing. It's like we just saw this hyper realistic take on Batman. We were just getting this more fantastical take, which honestly we got a lot of in the comics, bro. He has fantastical villains too.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do we act like this man only has these street level villains?
I mean, he teams up with the Justice League. How can he team up with the Justice League if he's never fought supernatural villains like Man-Bat, Clayface, or Sci-Fi too?
Yep. Mr. Freeze. Right?
But, we'll also get more Batfleck in the Ayer Cuts.
Oh, my God. Look, man. We about to start closing up. Y'all put y'all last questions and comments down in the bottom, man. Says there's still talks about getting Clayface and Reeves versus Batman. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think if they do Clayface, it's gonna be something where like he just can change his appearance or something. I don't
really good makeup or like a good mask or
yeah, bro. Or where like he can just look like anybody almost. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be because we was kind of hearing that he was thinking about going down the Mr. Freeze line, and then that seems to have gone away. So it's like, okay, if we're not getting Mr. Freeze, then like we're probably not getting any of these fantastical villains, because Mr. Freeze will probably be one of the easier ones, I guess. I don't know, man. That's why I don't want this grounded Batman shit anymore.
Who knows if we're even getting the Batman Part 2, honestly. The script keeps getting delayed, and like even Robert Pattinson was like, I'll be retiring by the time the 3rd film comes out.
Right? Come on now. Bruh, Robert Pattinson said he don't, look, Robert Pattinson said he don't know what's going on. Jeffrey Wright said he don't know what's going on.
No one knows what's going on.
Back then, but they swear that that this movie is fine and it's not canceled, bro. Nobody knows what's going on with the movie, bro.
Actions speak louder than words, people. I don't care how many times James Gunn says it's happening. Until it actually happens.
What's going on, D. Broderick? Kryptonian says, I was hearing James Gunn wants Clayface movie for his own DCU instead of letting Reeves use the character. Bruh.
Well, I mean, he's using Clayface, so that would make sense.
He says the Batman 2 is set for a fictional release in 2026. Right? Oh my God. He says you're getting Scarecrow from Matt Reeves, and that's even if it's gonna be made. Bro, if they do Scarecrow, bro, I'm done, bro. If they do Scarecrow.
If they're gonna do Scarecrow, why didn't they do it in the first movie? You know, the one that takes place during Halloween? Especially because this one's supposed to be the Christmas winter time. Like, that's when you're gonna do Scarecrow? That's like, wait, is it trying to recreate the Nightmare Before Christmas or something?
Kryptonian says, well, what do you think needs to be the next big step for us in the cell movement after today? What can we do to keep this engagement and momentum going? Bruh, look, we are going to be talking that over very soon, and we will have announcements for you guys in the very near future. Just stay tuned. Y'all, look, if it's anything that I feel that y'all should know, is that we got y'all. Right? We're not going to let this shit just die down or die out. We ain't going to let it go away. We got y'all. We're going to keep this train going. We're going to make sure that this engine got steam. We're going to keep them coals burning, you know, and we're going to keep putting in this blood, sweat, and tears. Said
exactly.
Is Jedi, all I know is they better pray this doesn't get axed. These dudes fans mocked us for years. Oh, yeah. Synaptic said that he think it's getting canceled. Bro, I know that shit. That movie ain't coming out, bro. Bro, when Matt Reeves took all the Batman stuff off his social media, like there's been so many things you could point to that kind of show that this movie's probably not coming out, bro. Dude, nobody knows. James Gunn still waiting on the script. Matt Reeves said the script was done. I'm like, what is going on, bro? You got Jeffrey Wright saying he don't know what's going on. Robert Pattinson said he don't know what's going on. He just signed on to be in Christopher Nolan's new movie.
Yeah. There's more hype for Ben Affleck's Batman, for Batfleck, than there is for Battison.
Right. He said, bro, I've always seen Scarecrow. I want someone new in these movies. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, someone new or someone who needs redemption.
Says Gunn didn't let Superman and Lois continue. Why would he allow the Batman? For sure.
Yeah. And you could tell Superman and Lois, they had a 7-season plan. That last season, they crammed so many different storylines. You could tell it's like, yeah, this was probably meant to be fleshed out over 3 more seasons.
Ray says, I ain't even big on Nolan, but it's delusional. Some of them think it's better than a Dark Knight. Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
No, not even close.
Right. HMDS says, shout out and much love to the whole Syndicate Network. No other community on YouTube will we be able to have the sort of debate about the Ayer Cut and not have me strung up somewhere. Nah, bro, it's all good. It's all good, bro. We is not here for that. We're here for sensible conversations, bro. As long as you come and you're trying to talk in good faith, it's cool. We can all disagree and we can keep rocking out as long as everybody's being genuine and just saying what they actually believe. That's all I care about, bro. Because I can deal with any conversation if you're really telling me what you believe. If you're, if you're saying some other shit and you got some agenda, that's when I get a little upset. You know what I'm saying? And I get a little animated. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we having real conversations, yo. It's all in good fun, man. This what people used to do. We used to argue about movies.
Oh yeah, I remember those
Right?
days.
But to be like, what you didn't like, man, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you not like that? You know? And we'd all be friends at the end of the day, and it was all good. You know, I'm not gonna like everything you like, right? You're not gonna like everything I like. It's just a fact of life, yo. We're all different. We're all snowflakes.
Yeah. And for example, I didn't like Joker 2, but here I am on Scott's channel. I didn't say, oh, fuck that,
Right?
I'm not coming on the channel.
Yeah, man. What's going on, Prime? He said, the Batman 2 is a priority and definitely coming. Let me make this Penguin show real quick, though. All right. What's going on, D. Broderick? All right. Sin Havoc says, as far as I remember, everything Mikey and I have been saying is coming to fruition. Mikeyverse forever has said, I told you so. Hey, Sin Havoc has been cooking, right?
Also, one thing that Creature Commandos I do know about, a suspicion of Mikey was confirmed. Mikey confirmed that the DCU would cross over with the Scooby-Doo. Apparently, Creature Commandos has a cameo from Shaggy.
Bro. There's going to be a Scooby-Doo crypto crossover.
Trying not to do that animated one, which was decent. I didn't like that they left out Batman at the end, but
there's going to be a Scooby-Doo crypto crossover, bro.
Well, I mean, assuming that it gets that far. I mean, we don't know if anything.
No, it's in the plans. I mean, like they know, bro, it's in the plans of Dan. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's just in the plans. Right?
Yeah, let's see if.
Oh my god, bro! Why is Crypto not a white Labrador, bro? Like, I have no idea, bro.
Well, because James Gunn has to make it all about him. You know, the Superman Legacy comes out on his dad's birthday. That Crypto is based on his dog. I mean, I'm surprised about I don't know, like I wouldn't be surprised if like Supergirl comes out on like the anniversary with his wife that he forgot though. He'll forget that anniversary because that's how he gains sympathies, forgetting important dates. But
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He said Gunn is playing his his fan base like a damn fiddle, bro.
Yeah.
Right. Mikey was right. The real Scooper Supreme. Bruh, I was just telling somebody about Mikey earlier, and I was breaking down that whole thing and what happened, and I was just like, man, Mikey, bro, was one of one, dude. For real.
He would be so proud of you, Skywalker, seeing everything that you've accomplished, everything that got us as far as we have right now.
Man, I appreciate that, Bad Dan. Thank you, bro. For real.
Anytime.
Man, let me let's go ahead and close this on out because I really do think that there's a lot of things for us to continue to be hopeful for. Days like today really showed me that and really bear that out for me. You want to talk about like how you're hopeful, bro, or just how you're feeling at the end of today with everything that's happened?
I'm feeling pumped right now. I'm feeling very hopeful right now that something's coming because I've always said that the next step for getting the Snyderverse, I don't want to say that R word, but you know what I mean, would be the Ayer Cuts. That's what would happen because that's the movie that's filmed. Not the Batfleck movie, not ZSJL 2 and 3, not Man of Steel 2, the Ayer Cut. That is filmed. So to me, that is the next step. Even if Netflix signs an agreement to get the ZSJL 2 and 3 tomorrow, we have a better chance of getting the Ayer Cut sooner. But I think I'm really pumped for this because I still think it's also the next step because then people will see the demand, the hype for this. Netflix gets the Ayer Cut. They see all the hype. You don't think they're going to want to capitalize it, invest on it more? Oh, absolutely. So I'm excited. I think this is great. David Ayer's finally showing his balls and getting the movie out and doing what it takes to get the movie out. I am pumped right now, and I say keep fighting, keep trending. Trend tomorrow if you want to. I will. I will do either one of two things. Do more release the Ayer Cut on Netflix, or just write out release the Ayer Cut with the traditional cell hashtags. Haven't decided yet. But that's absolutely one of those two things is definitely what I will be doing. So I'm pumped right now, but we got to stay on mission. Keep trending until something actually happens.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, bro, for coming on and for giving us your thoughts, man. This whole thing has been a tremendous outing and a tremendous journey. And I just have so much hope for, what's down the line, yo. I know that with what happened today, there's going to have to be some discussions.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some explaining to do, right? And they're going to say, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, why is this not, bearing out? And I just want to say it's because of all of you guys and what y'all have been doing. Y'all been making a lot of noise, yo. It's been each and every single one of us, and I'm just proud of all of y'all. We will not be stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Netflix or never. The mother box has spoken, right? Matter of fact, I don't even think I showed that one. The mother box spoke again today. Hold on. Where'd it go? All right. Yeah, the mother box spoke again today. Said the battle for the Ayer Cut, fans versus studios, right? Man, oh man. What'd you think about that, Bad Dan?
Now, I'm pumped even more pumped after seeing that. It's getting attention. That's the thing. This is getting attention, getting great attention that
right
the investors cannot ignore.
Can't ignore it, bro. Can't ignore it.
Especially the Ayer Cut's easy money. It's filmed. You don't have to pay for production. You don't have to pay for all this extra stuff. You have to pay the actors to use their likeness, but you don't have to pay for their time.
Yeah, man. This is dope, bro. This is dope. And I'm just so proud of all of you guys, yo. Man, any final words, Bad Dan? Because we are about to close this thing on out, Brody.
Just keep on mission, keep fighting, keep hashtagging, just follow your OEs, use the cell hashtags. And again, Sky, thank you for having me on. Have a fantastic day.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Be tuned in. We got a lot more content coming for you guys. A lot more plans, yo. We will be keeping you guys engaged, fighting. We're gonna be keeping this, yo. This is a well-oiled machine, y'all. This thing is self-sustaining. We can come together and trend on almost like a moment's notice. And I just thank y'all, yo. I thank y'all for all y'all support. And yep, we're gonna keep rocking out and we're gonna keep this thing going. So we'll get at y'all next time. Y'all have a good one. Peace.